everybody. Sorry I was a little late. I'm trying to do my 10 p.m. check-ins to get into the habit of that. So also so you guys can get in the habit of seeing me at the same time and knowing how to find me. Um, but yeah, I am beat. Long day. Long day. Whew. I was covering the Calumet City meeting tonight, and that went pretty well, I would say. We didn't the whole thing. I didn't stay for the whole thing, so it was going way too long. But you know what? Their aldermen came prepared. They were asking good questions, and it was just great to see that synergy. And like, I feel like they weren't allowing themselves to be run over by Mayor Thaddeus Jones, like our mayor does, or the at least the four alder yes-men allow themselves to be run over by Thaddeus Jones, which drives me. I mean, by Christopher Clark, which drives me nuts. So that was inspiring to see. At least that was. I'm happy. I don't know if any of you. I don't think anybody here followed me over to sorry, I'm going to the lives and seeing why are they not automatic? They should automatically be monetized. Grr. Maybe it's like a setting I have to change. So anyway, Deb Hill. Hi, young man. Hi, Deb. I've never seen you on before. Where are you from, Deb? Hi, she. What's today's subject? Yeah, I'm just checking in. I'm trying to do a daily check-in, with people at 10 p.m. and just to kind of get a core group going, some core fans. And but yeah, like I said, it's still freezing cold out there. It's 6 degrees right now without the wind chill. And I was just covering Calumet City's meeting, but it was really nice to see aldermen standing up to a mayor that used to just walk all over everyone. That's what I really want to see in Harvey. Like, we need to take our city back, people. Oh, you're from Ohio. Okay. Hey, Deb. Well, Deb from Ohio. Welcome. I don't know how you found me, but I'm glad you're here. Welcome. Welcome to this show. And yeah, what else? What do we have going on here? Oh man, I need to look into some of these Oma and Foya ones. Okay, good. And that's done. That's done. Yay. And then tomorrow, because you know how they love to extort you for everything, I'm going to go to I have to go to Harvey Housing Court again. Not because I did anything wrong, but just because they like to try to extort you for money. So yes. So how are you guys? I had a great live. I'm using StreamYard right now, which is kind of cool. But at the same time, I kind of miss thank you, Miss Beth. She gave me some. I wish you could do that from StreamYard. It was like, if I get so many super chats, I'll sing your name or something. So I sang her name for her. It was fun. Woo, it's cold. So I don't know where you're at, if it's chilly, but it's chilly out here. I'll show you outside. I'll show you guys what it's like. It's cold out. Let's see. She says, "Are you disappointed with me? That's just my way of doing investigative reporting. So please forgive my line of questioning." Oh, oh, that's fine. Yeah. No, this is a newer thing doing the nightly check-in stuff, so I just don't necessarily have a huge like agenda, but just trying to build my base, y'all, and have, just have consistency, so that way people can know, hey, Ryan comes on at 10 o'clock, and eventually I do hope to start, making some money from this work, because, man, I'm putting a lot of time and effort, let me tell you. And part of that is, like I said, just building my base. Oh, I'm sorry, did I show you guys the snow? I was going real fast, but look at it. This is how. Woo! It's cold. It's cold. It's cold. I know. Cher was on live when I was just covering the Cal City meeting, and she saw the snow, and she was like, "Oh my god!" She's like, "People don't even know how to drive in that here." She's in Georgia. She is in South Georgia. Just doing an interview, you said. Okay. Deb says, our town has had an auditor resign and state auditor looking over our finances. Nothing reconciled since 2019. All just now coming to light. Yeah, that sounds like a lot. That sounds like what we go through. Sounds very similar to what we go through, Deb. Well, I hope you get some answers. I really do, because the stuff that these people get away with, it just boggles the mind. Oh, I forgot to get sour cream today. That's what I was gonna do. So I guess you guys could help me put together something to eat. I can talk while I'm putting something together to eat. I was on I did some TikTok yesterday too, because I was trying to play around with TikTok live, and then someone told me about this new app. I don't know if you guys are aware, or newer app. Oh man, I gotta check the text that he told me. I forget what it's called, but I guess it's owned by Palestinians. And since TikTok was taken over by like a rich American, they've started to limit free speech and stuff again, because that's just how greedy rich people are. And so this guy was telling me to try this other app, so I'm kind of excited. I'm kind of excited to try it. I need to make some more food videos. I love to cook anyway. Might as well. Hi, Beth. I'm back. So, yeah. So, are you guys, Deb? Do you feel like you're making some progress though? Oh, look at the nice bread. My mother gave me some. She got me some nice bread. Thank you, mother. Yeah. Do you feel like you're making some progress in figuring out what's been going on with your finances, Deb, in your town? She says, I'm a little upset because we're not friends anymore. Oh no, that's fine. You still come on. I still see you come on my shows. Hey, Beth. I'm here. It's just starting here in my town. Oh, okay. Well, tell me more about the situation though. Is it like, do you have something similar to that what we're going through, where you just have a lot of the people and a lot of the, whether it's the mayor, the councilman, and everything, they've been hiding information from you, or what's been going on? Obviously, something's off, though, right? If you haven't been getting the financial info. Okay, you guys, what should I make? Some tacos. I could do some tacos. I could do some tacos, or I could do some some rice with some teriyaki sauce and vegetables and meat. I got some of that too. Let's see, what is Deb saying? Word is $8 million in the hole. Yes, hiding a lot apparently. Oh, so is anybody getting in trouble for it? Like, are you guys gonna? Can you recall them? Can you impeach them? Can you remove them? Are there any consequences? That's one of our problems here. Is that in Illinois, a lot of these corrupt politicians, they protect each other. So when you try to report them to higher authorities, they just like don't do much. I don't know about you all, but I love being clean. So I had to clean up some crumbs. Our property taxes are through the roof. Eval done 2 times in the last 5 years. By the way, I did get sour cream today. Oh, Dad, but if you were only next door in Harvey, I'm like, can I borrow some sour cream, Dad? Because I was going to make these tacos, but then I really want. It was just a busy day. I had to do a lot of painting. That's why I'm full of paint. So that's good. I got a lot of painting done, but I need to shower. I feel like I'm getting a zit there. City meetings tomorrow. Yes, going. Don't know much of anything. A lot of finger pointing. Ooh. Well, you know what doesn't lie? Get those invoices, receipts, and bank statements. And credit card statements. Get all those. They don't lie. I mean, unless someone like is altering them or whatever, but that's the best thing. You know what I mean? Stick to the facts, because otherwise people can argue all day and then you'll never actually get an answers, you know? It's so funny because people love to spend a lot of time pointing, assigning blame. And then a lot of times that's used as a distraction by the guilty parties so that you don't, so that nothing gets fixed or that you don't actually figure out who did it, I've learned from y'all and Dalton the last few years. Good. That's what we want. We got to take our towns, our cities, our libraries, our schools back. It's true. It has nothing to do with, where people are at in the political spectrum, left, right, Republican, Democrat, whatever. I'm more of an independent myself anyway. I'm a leftist, but I'm an independent. But it just has to do with just people, man. It goes back to the people. The people need to be in charge. If you're being impacted by something, you should be making the decisions, right? I mean, it's really simple, but it's amazing how often that doesn't happen. Now, every once in a while, Aldi has some good finds. And the other day when I was there, look what they had on sale. These are pretty good. They're like tater tots, but they're sweet potatoes. I had some the other night. All in the queue has been fab and what to look into. Good. Yes. Mm-hmm. Yes. Miss Kimberly, she does a lot of research. Yeah, she always has some very good ideas. Mm-hmm. For sure. Okay, I think I'm gonna do tacos. I know I said I couldn't decide, but so yeah. What have you guys been up to today? What's going on? What's happening? Thank goodness for Aldi. What would we do without Aldi? These grocery stores, did you know even that's part of the oligarchy? A lot of these grocery stores are owned by like the same companies. I was very pleased tonight to see the Calumet City aldermen taking charge. I know that has been a struggle for them. I was very, very pleased to see that. We need to do that in Harvey too. Stop letting a few people run everything, dominate and hurting people. That's really what the problem is. But, oh man, Deb, I wish I could borrow some of that sour cream right about now. Oh, I know what it is. I remembered to get cottage cheese, but not sour cream. That was the problem. And I'll try to show you guys what my little tacos look like. I'm just putting the meat on them now. These are like the little baby tortillas. I think they're technically not even, they call them something else. I don't think that they're for tacos or something. I don't know. Sorry, I'm not Mexican, so maybe it's not all like authentic. But if you can make your own food at home, I wholeheartedly encourage that. So yeah, meat's all done. It was turkey. Oh, my goodness, my goodness, my goodness. Are you done, puppy? Good boy. Oh, no, you can still go more. Does anybody else let their dog lick the pan? I let him lick that, especially if it's greasy. He loves it. He loves it. So for those of you that are fellow preservation fans, I'm in a 1924 bungalow, and I am in the process. It's not all finished, but I'm kind of sort of redoing my kitchen, so it's practical yet fits a little bit more of the character of the house. So I have one of my favorite items is my 1926 cast iron sink. I love it. I love it. I love it. Good night, Deb. Yes, thanks for joining. Pillow calling. I feel that. Yes, I know. I'm running late because I'm covering this meeting. I've got a little cilantro left over, some cheese and salsa. Yummy, yummy. So yeah, maybe tomorrow I'll get some sour cream. sour cream. A little bit of salsa. I like to use pineapple salsa because it's a little less, it's a little sweeter. I'm not a big spicy fan. Oh yeah, so much better. A good old sweet salsa is so good. Now, I suppose I could try this salad that my mother got me. Look at this. Creamy dill pickle. Boop, 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 boop. Anyway, what are you guys up to? Talk to me, people. Talk to me. Talk to me. Hopefully Miss Diana got home. Miss D, I think she probably did. Maybe I should call her and double check, huh? Let me check my phone. So I wish, like I said, I wish I had some sour cream. But that's what I got so far. But not too bad. Not too bad. Oh, I know. Well, no, I have my cilantro, so that's okay. Otherwise, I was going to put spinach on them, but that's okay. I will put my cilantro. Good boy. And Hubert did a great job. He licked the pot clean. Did a very good job. He was a good boy. Let me see. Oh yeah, I put some cheese on, Beth. Yep. Hey, Michael. Did you go to the fire in Myrtle last time? I looked on Myrtle, but I didn't see any fires. So I don't know. Maybe it was a report that, like, they were talking about the fire earlier in the day yesterday, which was on Marshfield. And yeah, I did. I used some cheese. Okay. Well, no text from Miss D, but I'm hoping she got home okay. Yeah, it was funny because yesterday, my mother got a very, very lovely, like, chew toy for the dog, and it, that lasted about 15 minutes because he's a big dog and he's very strong. So he totally tore it up. About 15 minutes. I said, you don't have to get any more of those because they don't last very long. They do not last very long, let me tell you guys. Okay. Good. Well, at least that's just about ready to go for when I finish the shower. So I'm going to sign off for now, and then I'll hop on TikTok. But yeah, I got to get cleaned up. So good night for now, everybody. Talk to you soon.